Welcome to World Knowledge. Today we're taking you on a journey through one of the most fascinating countries in the world, Bonaire. It's an island in the southern Caribbean, Aruba, Curacao. But Bonaire is the quiet, unassuming sibling. It doesn't scream for your attention with massive casinos or sprawling resorts. It just waits patiently. Once you find it, you'll fall completely and utterly in love. It's the kind of place that gets under your skin in the best way possible. Picture this. Warm sunshine, a gentle breeze rustling through the palm trees, and water so clear and blue it looks like a movie set. That's the first thing that hits you when you arrive. It's a sensory overload of pure, unadulterated bliss. People here aren't rushing. They're strolling. They're smiling. They're on island time, and they invite you to join them. You come here to disconnect from the chaos of everyday life and reconnect with something more fundamental. And believe me, the connection is immediate and powerful. This is the magic of Bonaire. It's a small island with a gigantic heart. Now let's talk about something a little confusing but very interesting. Bonaire's political status. You might hear people call it a country. It certainly feels like its own unique world, but the story is more complex. So when did it gain independence? The short answer is, it didn't. Instead, it has a very special, close relationship with the Netherlands. Think of it like part of an extended family with its own room and rules. This became official on October 10th, 2010. 10-10-10. On that day, the Netherlands Antilles was dissolved. Some islands became constituent countries within the Kingdom of the Netherlands: Aruba, Curacao, Sint Maarten. Others, like Bonaire, Saba, and Sint Eustatius, chose a different path. They became special municipalities of the Netherlands proper, officially part of the Netherlands, even though they're thousands of miles away. What does that mean? People in Bonaire are Dutch citizens. They use the US dollar as the official currency, practical for tourism from the Americas, even though the Netherlands uses the euro. This arrangement brings benefits. Dutch investment in infrastructure, healthcare, and education. You can see well-maintained roads and quality public services. So, no declaration of independence, but a story of pragmatic, peaceful political evolution that let Bonaire preserve its culture while enjoying the safety net of a larger nation. One of the first things you'll notice when you interact with the amazing people of Bonaire is the beautiful mix of languages you hear on the street. Dutch is official, English is widely spoken, Spanish is common in tourist areas, but the true heart and soul of Bonaire's communication is Papiamentu. Papiamentu is a Creole tongue, a melodic, expressive language mixing Portuguese, Spanish, Dutch, and African languages. Hearing it is like listening to a song you've never heard but instantly feel. When you make an effort to speak a little Papiamentu, the locals' faces light up. So, how do you say good morning? It's simple and beautiful. Bon dia. Bonaire has produced incredible athletes, especially windsurfers. Tonki Frans, Tati Frans, Kiri Thode, local heroes who inspire the next generation. But beyond famous names, the people of Bonaire, the Bonaireans, are the island's greatest treasure, Kaiketio, European and African heritage blended into warm, resilient communities. Alright, let's get to my favorite part of any journey, the food. Dutch, South American, Caribbean, with a heavy emphasis on fresh seafood. Try stoba, rich savory stews like cabrito, goat stoba, or carne, beef stoba, slow cooked, served with funchi or rice. Another favorite is sopi de pisca, chunky fish soup with a hint of lime. And for adventurous eaters, lionfish is a local dish that helps the reef. Because the island is arid, locals use unique ingredients, like cactus and kadushi soup. It sounds strange, but it's surprisingly delicious. Grab a pastichi, meat, cheese, or fish-filled, or visit a food truck or small family-run snack for the soul of Bonairean cooking. Wahoo, tuna, mahi-mahi, grilled, fried, or stewed, often with sweet, savory, and spicy sauces balanced by Madame Jeanette peppers. Eating in Bonaire is a celebration. Family-style meals, clinking glasses, and dinners you'll remember long after you go home. If you love the natural world, prepare to be amazed. Nicknamed Diver's Paradise. The entire coastline down to 200 feet is protected as a marine park, established in 1979, a true pioneer in marine conservation. Water visibility often exceeds 100 feet. Reefs teeming with life. Colorful coral gardens, massive schools of fish, sea turtles, maybe even a seahorse. Shore diving is legendary. No boat required. Rent a pickup. Find the yellow painted rocks marking dive sites. Gear up and walk into the water. There are over 80 official dive sites, expansive coral gardens, large schools, dramatic topography, accessible and world-class. In the north, Washington Slagbaai National Park covers about a fifth of the island. rugged, arid, and full of bird life. Bonaire is a key breeding ground for the southern Caribbean flamingo. Pecklemere Flamingo Sanctuary is vital and protected. You can often see flamingos from the road or Godamere. Pink-hued salt pans and brilliant white pyramids create a dramatic, otherworldly landscape, part of the island's ecology and history. Bonaire's commitment to preservation defines the island, a shining example of humanity and nature coexisting beautifully. A place to float weightlessly over a perfect reef, to hike dusty trails, to watch flamingos paint the salt flats pink, truly unforgettable. When we look at Bonaire's economy, one word comes to mind: tourism. But it's a specific kind of tourism. Eco-conscious visitors who come for diving, nature, and authentic, small-scale stays rather than massive resorts. Beyond tourism, salt production, visible as giant white salt pyramids, remains a major pillar. The industry supplies jobs and visually anchors the southern coast. Bonaire is too small to provide large-scale aid, but its global help comes as knowledge. The Bonaire National Marine Park is a model studied around the world. The island enjoys relative stability thanks to the Netherlands relationship, good public services and infrastructure, but challenges remain like high import costs and a high cost of living. Overall, Bonaire has leveraged natural gifts into a resilient, prosperous future, a small island with a very smart plan. So you're convinced, you're ready to pack your bags and head to this Caribbean paradise. First, rent a vehicle. A pickup truck is classic if you plan on shore diving and hauling gear. Must-see spots: Bonaire National Marine Park, 1,000 steps, Kralendijk, Washington Slagbaai, and the salt pans and flamingos. Pack reef-safe sunscreen, water shoes, or dive booties, an underwater camera, and respect the marine park rules. Bonaire is an experience that stays with you. 1,000 pink flamingos, perfect reefs, warm meals with new friends. If you enjoyed this journey to Bonaire, give this a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more adventures and cultural journeys. Until next time, keep exploring.